guys, welcome to Healthy Hints and Habits. I wanted to do this video today because I've had a lot of different people asking me for, oil information or how do I get started or why'd you choose Young Living and that kind of thing. So just a little bit about our journey from here. When I first started using oils, I really had no idea what I was doing. I read about Young Living and decided on Young Living for a couple different reasons. One, I knew where they were made and how they were made. I could read about it. I'll just say that's really important in how you choose what type of oil that you go with. The two brands that I know of are Young Living and doTERRA. And I know also that 75% of the oils today are, they have different chemicals in them that make them not a pure oil. So it's really important for you to research whatever type of oil that you use. And you don't just go into Michael's, or you don't just go into even Whole Foods and just buy an oil and just assume that because it's an oil, it's a good quality oil. So it's important to figure out what research which oils you want to use. So I started doing that, and because I learned like a little bit at a time about oils. This is a journey, like I've told many people, that it wasn't that we just changed everything overnight. We've had to change a little bit at a time. So oils was part of those. For some of the reasons were for Bill's immunity system, because there's different oils. There's oils for a ton of different uses, but we wanted to focus on Bill's immune system. And so with that, we started to research what type of oils could we incorporate into our daily lives for his immune system. And then I started to learn that you could use them for simple things like to heal cuts and wounds, or if you had an upset stomach, or if you had a headache, or you had a cold or allergies. All of those different things, there was always an oil for that. So I decided to use Young Living oil based on doing the research for myself. And I also have a few other friends that do Young Living, and that they are registered nurses. And so they can kind of help me along in the journey, be able to answer some of my questions when I have them. So that is our main reason for why I chose not just oils, but chose Young Living in particular. One of the hashtags that you guys have probably seen on, when I post on both the Facebook and the Instagram for Healthy Hints and Habits, is a hashtag. It's called Decide for Yourself. And I just feel like that is such a relevant hashtag to not just our lifestyle, but for me to tell those of you watching, because these are things that you have to decide for yourself. You have to choose what oil is best for you. Different oils work different on different people. So for some people, you hear a lot about lavender. Oh, it just makes you sleep. It's just so relaxing. I mean, it's not that I don't like lavender, but I'm a little over lavender. So I use other things to help me relax, and different oils that I have. Some people use a ton of different things to help them relax. There's a lot of different ones, but they work differently based off of the chemicals of your body. So those are all different things that I've learned over the past year, and I'm still learning. Literally, it's Saturday. Last night, my Friday night was spent 20 minutes watching a video about oils and how you can ingest them. So there's 3 different ways you can use the oils. We use it primarily, you see it sitting right beside me, as a diffuser for aromatherapy. And like at first I thought, really, aromatherapy, like that's just stupid. Like who wants to sit around and smell a diffuser? But think about if you smell a perfume, or I don't know, you smell a flower or what have you, and it brings back a certain memory of a time, and it makes you really happy, or even maybe if it makes you really sad, same kind of thing. Or like when I go to the spa, I don't get to go very often. If I do go to the spa, you go in, you smell everything, it smells relaxing, and then the oils that they choose to give you a massage with, they choose those for a reason, all based off of essential oils. So aromatherapy is probably one of the #1 things that we use the oils for a diffusing purpose. So you can diffuse them, you can also ingest them, but we also use them for topical too. So I have different oils that I put, on my wrist, and I won't get into all of those different things we use, but there's a ton of different uses, is my point for sharing where we are in our journey and why we are using oils, and why we chose Young Living to journey on that with us. So the next part of the video, I just wanted to be able to show people, okay, so I like Young Living, or I want to learn more about Young Living. What do I do now? So I'm going to share my screen really quick, if I can figure out how to do it. And what you'll see when I share it is a website that I have here, and it's actually my website, and I'll put the link when I post this video. And the link itself has different information on it as far as how to get started with oils, but it also has different things about oils as well. How do you use them? How do you get them? What are essential oils? So there's a ton of stuff on my website that you can go through. But in order for you to just start somewhere and start with essential oils, the very first thing that you will do is starter kit. There's 3 different starter kits. If you're just interested in oils, which is all that I want to talk about in this particular video, you would go to the premium starter kit here. The premium starter kit it comes with a ton of different oils, 11 to be exact. And when you get the oils themselves, they look like this, if you can see them here. Let me scoot down a little bit. You get 11 different oils. I won't even talk about what all the oils are that you get. That would just be a whole separate video. But just know, if you want to get started with oils, this is the best way. The investment is $160. You get the diffuser, and you get 11 oils, and you get a couple of other sample things in there as well. But it's the first step in trying to figure out, do I want to incorporate oils in my life? And if I do, how do I do that? And what do I do with these oils? The oils that you get in this kit are the ones that I would say I use the most frequent. They're peppermint, lavender. A lot of them are the most common ones. There are all different uses for them, but they're the ones that you're going to most likely recognize as far as the name goes. So once you go into the starter kit and you select that you want to purchase the starter kit, that's what you want to do. The website then leads you here. So there's 2 different types of memberships that you can have with Young Living. One of them is a member, and then one of them is a customer. So a retail customer. So the difference is, when you're a member, you have a discount that's offered to you for 24% off of the regular retail price. Retail customer is just, you don't get a discount. You just go in and you just purchase whenever you want to purchase, whatever you want to do, but you will not receive a discount when you do that. The membership itself, which is here on the left, if you decide that you want to do this, this is what I would recommend, mainly because the discount itself, and also if you decide you want to do a monthly type of thing, you can do that later. I did not do monthly when I first started. All I wanted was the kit itself. I just needed to get started and figure out, what do I got to do with all these oils. It was probably 3 or 4 months before I decided, okay, now I'm ready to buy something else. Okay, now I'm ready. I need to replenish, or I want to learn more, to where I wanted to be set up on the monthly. The real benefit for setting it up on the monthly and being able to order monthly is not just do you get the discount, but you start to accumulate points on the awards or Essential Rewards program, and you can get different oils for free, and that's a whole separate thing. This video is just, how do I get started with essential oils and what do I do? So you would go to this site that I just showed to you, and then the member that's on the left is how you would, is where you would click. And literally, you click right through, you order this premium starter kit, it ships to you, and then you can let me know if that's something that you've done, and I'll guide you through those next steps. But just really the sole purpose of this video was, how do I get started? And when I get to that website that I just showed you, am I going to be a member, or am I going to be a retail customer? So this lets you know exactly which way to go. So once you go in and you get your starter kit, the oils they'll be like right on the top right when you open it. And you can just, like I said, send me like a quick Facebook message or just an email or anything like that and say, hey, I'm going to order a starter kit. The link for the actual website, I'll make sure that I include, because I'm going to post this video, by the way, on Healthy Hints and Habits page for people to see. So in the body of that message, when I post this video, I'm going to include the link so that people will be able to go in there and just order. And even if you're not ready to order, you just want to explore my website and kind of figure out what oils are, you have the ability to be able to do that too. So thank you so much for joining today. I know it was very quick, but I just wanted to be able to tell people how to get started with oils, because it can be very overwhelming. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just start with the starter kit, take the time to learn about it. I can help you through that, and that's the best place to start. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and thanks for joining me today.